some people hanging out. Cool beans. Well, hey, as y'all can kind of see, I needed some room to work, so appreciate it. Who's all here tonight? I see two people hanging out for a minute. Evening. Well, I'm gonna switch it off my mug and show you what we got here going on. Hey, Stephen. Cool. Let's see. Dakota, you're here. Cool. What's in store today? Well, I'm kind of show off some cool stuff. This is the new THB in 308. I got an optic Leopold mounted on it. Kind of wanted to show it off a little bit. Got some cool range pictures and some targets. Also wanted to get into, which you'll see exactly what this here is for. I ended up meeting a nice gentleman down at open house, Andy, at Andy's Leather, and he sent me a sling, which I thought was really, really cool. Ended up actually being over in his neck of the woods in the Carolinas, and he actually had me said, here, try this one out. I might like it a little bit better. So, got some product testing we're going to do. I just kind of wanted to show it off because I got to use one tonight. And guys, I'm not like a huge sling type person for like, awesome. Normally I use like really, really cheap slings. It goes on your shoulder. I'm not overly impressed. It's a sling. This, dude, I like this. I've got another one. I'll show you just a second what it's on. But this is really, really nice. It's totally adjustable. So, this thing moves all over. It's pinned. I'll have some more write-up. I'm actually going to work with this a lot more, but I used one tonight. This thing's really nice. So, show that off. And this is what it's mounted on. Here is the new AUG. And like I said, I have the sling mounted. This one's actually all set. So it's even got a stopper. And all you need to do is push this up and it'll sling out. You can adjust the length of the pull for shoulder, across the chest, or 2-point harness. For the AUG, this thing is nice. Yeah, this is the non-NATO. That's what this one is. It takes the actual mags, which I'll get into. Give me just a second. So I am trying this thing out. When I do the review, I'm going to mention all about the sling and the rifle. So, yeah, Wes, it's Andy's Leather sling. That's what this one here is for the AEG. So, with this one being the non-NATO, if you guys have seen the YouTube video, I did this rifle, same color. It was just a flat top version in the NATO variant, like 9 months ago. So this is going to be the follow-up to that rifle. As I was saying, this one takes a proprietary AUG mags. So wanted to also show off, this here is one of the big 42 rounders mags, which is interesting. If I can get really close here on it, it's actually got Mark 10 and 20. I noticed this tonight. I don't know why I never really noticed on the mags, but it actually had a round count on the mag, which was pretty cool. And here it is next to a 30 rounder. So there's, inch and a half. As far as I know, the actual Steyr mags, I think 42 rounds is the biggest one, but I will find out if they happen to make a snail mag in the non-NATO. But if you get the NATO version, it runs any PMag, and you can use up to the 200 round beta snail mags. Gets a little cumbersome and really, really heavy. Oh, hold on, guys, I'm keeping up here. Do they function as well? The PMags or the Steyr waffle mags? If you're referring to the difference in the two models, if I like a PMag or I like the Steyr mag better, they work really well. I mean, PMags have come a long way from the old 1960 ones, but these work well. I even dropped one earlier and kicked it across the floor and didn't even put a scratch in it. Alright guys, let's see what else we got. This here is the Ranger Point Precision Conversion to 357 SIG that we've worked with. I finally ended up with my thread protector. My original one, my prototype, the threads were a little bit off on the pitch, so we had to get a new one made. And I did some testing on the prototype extended mag, and I actually ended up to manage to have one fail. So I checked it. I think I jammed around too far into it, or a piece of plastic broke. So ended up with a new one. Ran this one tonight, and man, these things work great. If you guys want an extended magazine, I know Ranger Point only made a few. I don't know how many they have left, but if you want one, you better jump on it because they're not going to be around very long. So this is kind of cool. It's 18 rounds of 40 or 357 SIG. And in my previous video, you can put 9mm in this. The feed lips, I mean, it'll hold it. I would only do that though at the range. I mean, it's one of those things you can make it work, but I think I got 23 or 24 rounds of 9mm in this thing, and it held to shoot at the range. But I don't know about carrying it. I don't think I'd do that. It's not designed, and they didn't intend for that to happen. So, but I got one. This thing is awesome. If you guys want extended mag for doing like USPA shooting. On this one, the review's coming up. We took out a brand new barrel. Pull this thing out. Did a brand new barrel, all the build internal, because I have the video where I put it together, and we did 25 one night, and then I ran out of, and I still have not had a fail. So let's see. Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up here with all the comments. Somebody asked me something about the Pro Thumb. I'm actually got the Leopold on it. I'm looking for the Swarovski to see which one I have. So, but yeah, this thing, a 2500 round, and I ran out of ammo, so I had to go get some more ammo. Tonight, I shot this thing probably another 350, 400 rounds. Still no problem. I think the review will come on this particular gun at 3,000 or 3,500 rounds. And that's running the comp, the thread protector, everything. So I'll have a full review on this one coming up here probably in the next month. So give me a month or so, and I'll have the review on this one and the complete break-in on it. So review will be coming on this one. I've got 90 days to play with it, or I gotta buy it. So I'm working with this one, gonna see if there's any differences or if it's just a mag and a few of the switch differences. The Pro Thumb, yep, there's the optic. It's a 3x9 on a 1-inch tube. So not super powerful scope, but you know, well enough. But I'll be doing a write-up and review on it. And just to kind of show you guys on sighting in the scope, I want to say thank you out to Range USA. So if you guys are here in West Tennessee, Jackson, or in Memphis, they have ranges. This is the indoor range I use. They're really, really cool people. Let's see, conversion. Hold on, guys. I know I'm going around trying to keep up with comments so I can answer here. Where's my comment button? Here we go. 357. Yes, with the 357, with the smaller one, I do happen to have an M. Give me a minute. I'll show it to you. The extended rail for the M1 now. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to pull up here. My comments keep going away. They make extended rails for the M1. Are you referring to the pistol, or are you talking about the rifle? Because on this actual Pro Thumb, on the AEG, yes, this one. Hold on, let me go back over to it. This one actually has a rail system on top of the built-on optic, so you can actually do it. It's a 15 post, or you can get the flat top version. And do remember the flat top comes in 3. There's a short one, which is the length from here to here. There's a medium, which goes to about here, and then the long one goes about almost back into the ejector point. So yeah, there is a difference, but this has got the 1.5 optic on it. But let's see, is the SIG and L. This particular one is the L model, and like I said, if give me a minute, I actually happen to have an M model, but it's a factory gun, and I can show you a slight size difference. But Ranger Point does make this conversion for any of the 40 caliber pistols. That's Gen 1 through Gen 4. If you want one of these conversions, they've got a special going on right now. They offered it to me through Open House. They have it on their website. You get a barrel, I believe the thread protector, guide rod, the weight or the muzzle brake. There's a whole package deal. Depends which one you want, but they'll put it all in one package for one price and shipped out. I think you're saving $50 or $60 if you do the package. This one is an extended, which I'll show you. Give me 1 second here. All right, you see this one? Just so we make everybody on the internet happy, it is unloaded. But this is an extended barrel with the threads. It's a right-hand 128 standard American twist, so you can run any comp that you want on it. And they also, let's see here. Someone's gonna make a joke about unscrewing, so beat you to it. It even has the dimple here on the bottom for the compensator to go on. The bottom of the comp has a set screw, so it can be pinned in and locked. So I think that's really cool. But if you don't run the thread protector, that's what it looks like. Definitely looks a lot better with the thread protector on here now. And I'm not worried about carrying this one and damaging the threads. They also are making these thread protectors. Moving some stuff around here, guys. Anybody that buys a Steyr, which I thought was kind of screwed up, they don't send you one. But you can actually buy these from Ranger Point if you need a thread protector for your factory threaded gun. So, all right, let's set this all over here. Yes, the compensator makes a world of difference, and I actually have pictures to show on that one. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me catch up with these comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for actually commenting tonight. This is a lot better than some of my other live videos, and hopefully the audio is working. Not like my PC issue. Let's see, is this again? Let's see, making the joke on the thread. Yeah, there's plenty of threads for whatever system you want to run. If you want to run a Gemtech, an Osprey suppressor, or the flash hider, that works really well. How would you say? Dakota, you're asking about the M or the L. I like the L over the M because you get front slide serrations, and it's literally a quarter of an inch bigger. Does the comp? Yes. Oh. Thanks about the audio. Yeah, all right, up here in the front on an L, you get these front slide serrations, and on an M, you don't. After that, there literally is about the thickness of 2 quarters. I mean, it's not really a quarter inch. On the math and what they claim on the specs they do, but it's not that much bigger, and I'll show you. Let me go over here and show this so I can put these, they don't fall down. Alrighty, guys. On the AUG, that one has the 1.5 optic. It's a standard zoom. This right here is the first time of me getting to shoot it, running at a range today at about 25 yards, 30 yards. Just point and pull, learning how to use what they refer to as a donut of death. All of these shots were called out by somebody else of left, right, top, or bottom. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, for having that optic being non-magnified, it's not horrible. It's great if, just pick it up and go. It's kind of like your standard little red dot, but it's built onto the rifle. If you're going to precision shoot, if you buy an AUG, buy the flat top, put your own, magnification optic on it that you're going to like. Now, getting into the Pro Thumb in 308. Now that one's a 26-inch barrel. It's got a 1 in 12 twist rate. So that one actually has about a 2.3 twist. And I was shooting 150 grain, just full metal jacket, just breaking the gun in. It got its first 20 rounds. No, I don't want to cancel. Yeah, thing tried to hang up on me. Okay, just sighting it in. I did shoot on another target, but I was playing with it. There's the first two actually of after getting it sighted. I readjusted on the longer side of the range. Now this right here, guys, this was actually 5 rounds. So thought that was pretty decent for the first night and the first 20 rounds with that rifle. Now, let's see, we're going to kick this out the way. I actually have my range target certified when I do something really fun. On the 357 SIG conversion of the difference between the compensator and a non-compensated version of it, I ran 3 mags. That was 2 factory 12-round mags and 1 of the 18-round mags on this target at 10 yards as fast as it would run, seeing what it'll look like. And I have the video, I'll get it out. But that's how well they shoot. That was as fast as you could run one, and a few people have seen me shoot, fast and do mag dumps. That's what it looks like. So, thought that was kind of impressive for the night and had my target certified. That's actually the gentleman that was doing the range master tonight that was in charge of it. So, if you want to run a compensated 357 SIG, you can blow holes at 10 yards all night long and have no problem. So, let's see. All right, guys, I'm trying to catch back up. I screwed. Let's see. Sick with the L I got. Meaty hands. Yeah, the L works. Really, the chassis on the lower frame, the M and the L, you're not actually changing anything in the grip itself. So all you're doing is getting a little bit longer rail extension. You get we'll bring this over here. You're going to pick up this extra 1911 like a picnic rail. The M only has 1, and you're going to lose the serrations. But everything from here back is identical. So M or an L, your hands are going to fit the same way. You're just picking up length in the front. So, any loss in reliability around the comp? I haven't had any problems in cycling with the comp on here. No issues with that. I think with the actual extended barrel, you don't have to worry about the slide trying to bump it forward or anything. So no issues on that. Okay, Silverback. On the 45. Trust me. I did my interview at Open House, and Steyr has heard about it. And trust me, I'm in the same bandwagon on any forum or any post or anytime I can tell them build a 45, and good things will happen. I released an article. I put it out late last night. It was actually supposed to come out first thing in the morning, but I couldn't wait, so I put it out. If you guys will go over to my Facebook page, there is a link to my WordPress, or just hop online, type in TnSteyr, find me on the WordPress. It's TnSteyr at wordpress.com. There's a 6-page article, talks about a lot of the new stuff coming out, the interview from Open House, all that information's there on that. Now, with that being said, yeah, you guys get to see my house a little bit. The Austrians are planning a big release come like the second week of October. So I can't really say if there's going to be one, not be one, if there's going to be a new pistol or not a new pistol. I'm sure everybody's seen some pictures. I've even posted a few. But due to me being at open house and the people I talked to, I promised I wouldn't say some things until after they did their reveal. But October 2018, everybody should pay attention to see what's going to go on at Steyr. So, guys, this here is one of my pride and joys. This is the very last M model 357 SIG factory gun that was imported to the U.S. and sold in the U.S. I actually picked this up a year ago at Open House. I've commented and talked about it before, but this is like, this gun stays in here. This is just a perk I keep around. Sadly, I do shoot it, but I don't shoot it a whole lot. I just I keep it hidden in here. So let's get this thing out. Let's see here. Okay, so take this one out. Yeah, I've kept this thing so much that I even got all types of new mags. Sadly, a friend of mine was with me and just watched me buy like every 357 mag I could come across at a open house. So all my guns would have 3 mags. But this here is an M, and it's a factory gun, like I said. One of the fun ones. All right, now when you compare the M model to the L, let's see here. Rotate this thing over. Like I said, you're not getting very much. It's literally the thickness of the sight and a picatinny rail. You're gonna get forward. You get the same rear serrations, you're just not getting the front ones, and you're losing a picatinny rail. That is the difference between the L and the M model. So if you guys keep wondering, I know a lot of people, they don't know which one to get. If it's me, I'm gonna buy the L model just because I want the front slide serrations, and it comes in the same calibers. If you're going to buy an M, buy the M and get the different color chassis on the bottom. So you can actually you can get this not the 357 SIG, but you can get a 40 and I believe the 9mm or not. It's one of those two. Come in an OD green chassis and a black upper, and they even have some with threaded barrels. But if you're just going to buy one for EDC carry, there's not really any difference. I prefer the L. You'll get a little bit more velocity out of the barrel, just that extra little twist rate. I mean, it is minuscule, but every little bit helps when you start adding things up. But yeah, that's the difference between these two. And let's see here. Let me find... I picked up these nice little stands. So give me 1 second. There's that one. So y'all can see my workbench for getting things done around here. So yeah, that's my normal filming bench that y'all are actually getting to see as I'm working with other stuff here. I even have a list of notes for stuff that's coming along. So if you guys want any particular videos or particular information that I haven't got to or something, shoot me an email or hop over you can put them here in the comments. Facebook works really well, or just email me, and I will try to make any videos or any information I can work on. I will schedule it and put it out. Let's see. I want this over. Let's see, guys. I'm catching back up on some comments. Let's see. Wesley. You want a Steyr program? No. The I want a Steyr program that's in the article that I mentioned earlier. So anybody that missed it, I have an article. It's on the Facebook page.